Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and Paul from downstairs. We're here for the Rapid Racing League Division 4 lads around Silverstone. So we will jump on board with our first driver on his outlet, which is Kawasaki. Get the telemetry up. There we go. Looks like pretty much most of the cars are coming out on track, I think. Still got about 4 cars I think still in the pits. So they're waiting for the track I think to be a little bit more less green. So as we see, Kawasaki will ride on board with him for this lap and see how he gets on a first flying lap of the evening. See if he can keep it clean and have no invalidations. So through turn 1, touch the apex. Oh, big lift, big lift. Not confidence just yet. That should go on through and build as we go through the sessions. So coming up to turn 3 now. Missed that apex, but you can run it a little bit wide. Get on the power, nice. Touch this apex. Don't run too much curb on the exit, otherwise you will invalidate. Seems alright now. Let's see what his time is down into. It's a 28.421. Very wide there. Still keeping it on track. Other than missing a few apexes, been very clean so far. Downshift and a lift there, but he kept it on the track and no invalidation. So as we come through Maggots and Beckett's, right, left, does he touch this apex? He does, nice. So 106.1, so this will be interesting to see what other times people are doing on their sector splits. He comes into the final couple of corners, really wants to make sure not to invalidate here, because that would be a real waste of our good solid clean lap. Let's see what it is. It's a 131.1, so that is our let's see who have we next got. It's Gordy Jono. He's coming across with a 129.2 on mediums. Oh, solid lap, solid lap. So next we will have the Red Bull of Joe Francis just coming through to complete his outlap. Then we've got what I believe to be is Zani coming through to finish his flying laps. Let's see what he can do. Coming up to the final couple of corners. Throws it in left. Touch the curb on the right. Don't run out too wide. Nice. Can afford to touch that orange sausage curb there. 129.4. Put some P2. That's a nice lap there. So next will be Luke Alsop. Start his lap. Oh, sorry, I missed RJ. That was my bad. The 128.8 on the softs. So that's a good lap from him there. And De Silva has invalidated his first lap on the mediums, but he will go again. So the next one across again will be, I think we're gonna see, oh, Gordy Jono has invalidated. So I think most drivers now are going to be on cooldown laps, some possibly going again, but it'll be interesting to see what we've got here. So Jay Francis, I think, is going to be our next driver across the line that hasn't set a time yet. Yeah, he's purple in the second sector. Nice line through that final couple of corners. Touch the curb, straight line to the 28.5. It's a nice lap from Francis there. So next across the line was... I'm confused. Did Zani just go for another lap there? Let's have a quick look at this. So Zani did 28.6, went another lap there on those softs, so he's got 2 laps worth of wear out. There was Tifosi comes across the start of lap, then we've got the Scotty Hottie coming across the start of lap. And De Silva has just put himself into P5 with a 29.572. So let's ride on board with Scotty to Hottie. He is new to the league. This is his maiden race with us. Interesting to see what you can do. He's getting a nice tow from the Ferrari of Tifosi ahead. Comes through into the old final corner. Say hello to your mum in the crowd. Just plant the throttle down. Getting a nice tow from that Ferrari ahead. Now let's see what he does going into Cops. Oh, it was a nice line, but sadly an invalidation. So we've got De Silva coming up behind him. So I think Zombies is going to be the next across the line. He's invalidated. So the next two cross Tifosi, see what he's got. Oh, it's a 130.1 on the medium tyre, so it's not bad, but he has invalidated. So I'm thinking maybe he invalidated that and didn't actually improve. Let's have a look once we got the chance. Yeah, he's only done the one valid lap so far. I think he's invalidated out of the final corner on each one of those two after that. So I don't think he's going to get a time in on those mediums. So it's going to be a dash back. Soft, soft, soft. So let's see if we've got Kawasaki on an out lap. We've got Zombies obviously has invalidated. So let's watch the Red Bull driver. That's a lovely camera angle there. I did not know Cody's knew how to do that. So as Kawasaki comes to end his lap, let's see what he's got. It's 131.1, so he does improve by 0.4, but it's still not much better than 8th place. So, Zombies, can he get a lap time in this time? We know he's got some pace in that McLaren, so let's see what he's got. It's 30 flat. So Luke Alsop's just gone on to start a lap. So has De Silva. Hopefully he doesn't get caught up by this McLaren ahead. Thank you to all 9 viewers tuned in. wide. How was that not an invalidation? If I was Michael Massey, I would have this lap time removed, I think. But we shall see. And he is 5/10 up. And purple, yeah, no wonder. Wowzers. Cody's with the inconsistencies there. .28.9, yeah, 6/10 up, and I think that should be a remove lap time, but hey ho, we go. Right, let's see what Scotty Hoyt's got. Let's go on board with him for a lap. See if he can complete this one, because we know he seems to have some pocket pace there. Just needs to make sure that line through Copse is nice and doesn't invalidate. Even if he just compromises with a tiny lift, he gets a lap time on the board, he can still possibly get back in time. Let's see, he's not invalidated through Copse. How? Just watch the replay. How he didn't invalidate at Copse is beyond me. That was a very, very lucky man there. I think he's on for a very good lap here. Thinking we're looking at least in the high 28s, maybe one low 29s. Yeah, 129.1. Nice lap there. So Tifosi on a hot lap on the softs to see what he can do. See if he can better that 130.03. Sorry. He does with a 129.6. Not too bad. So it seems to be a bit of a lull out on track at the moment, just whilst everyone is refueling, re-getting their tyres and waiting for an opportune moment. But there seems to be a constant yellow flag. Wherever he... there we go. So we have 3 minutes left. So it'd be interesting to see what times the people that are in the pits at the moment. So we know De Silva's got some pace in pocket. We've seen this at the moment. RJ obviously is on an outlap. He will be currently now our new de facto championship leader, with our ex-championship leader HP Vanity being moved up to Division 2 due to the irregular times that he was putting in compared to the Division 4 lads. So here we go then. Let's see what the championship leader has to offer at Silverstone. Just smashing the curb on the right, beautiful. Then hug this curb on the left to make sure you get yourself nice straight for the braking. Smash the brakes as soon as you see that curb. Hard right, kind of just tap the brake here and try and downshift twice. Take the speed through. DRS open. See what his first sector time is. It's purple. It is a 27.7 and he is 800s up so far, so that's not bad. Let's see what line he takes through Copse. Does he stay flat? He changes up rather than changing down. I have never seen that. I have never actually seen that, so I am very, very impressed there. Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, he's invalidated, but he still has time to go again. Still has time to go again. So Zani still in the pits. Geordie Gordy Jono's just gone and invalidated, but you still have time again to go again, so don't do anything stupid with the people ahead of you. Luke, you are obviously not on a hot lap, so and Francis, we're all good. Right. RJ coming around to start his lap again, so let's hope he can do a bit better here. So I think the next across the line to finish a lap. You sporty bugger! He's coming on to start his flying lap, sorry, but then we have the gaggle of I want to bum you, no I want to bum you, no I want to bum you. Boys that want to stay right next to each other. No, that's nice, I'm joking. I think they obviously know that they need to get a pretty big shift on to get to... No, you've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Give each other space, lads. Give each other space. Because if you crash into each other, you're not going to be very happy. So, De Silva coming around to start his flying lap. Let's see what RJ's doing. So can he make cops here and not invalidate this? Oh, he's wide. Inconsistencies in this game. If that was me, I'd have been invalidating a 5-place grid penalty. Come on, Cody's. Bad line through there either. It's purple in the middle sector by 9/10. Holy hell. Well, I'm not surprised with the line he took through cops there. There's definitely some dodgy inconsistencies there from Cody's, I think. So let's see as he comes into the final couple of corners. Smashes the curb on the right. Don't take too much curb on the left. And it's a straight dash for the line now. 27.7. Get this man in Division 3. Or don't, because of that inconsistency with Cody's. That might have been a bit of a slower lap had he not gone off, or it might have been even faster. We don't know. So, De Silva will be next across the line. I like how spaced out, and he's down by 300. So, let's see what he can do, though. But he was purple in the middle sector, and we know he's got pace in his pocket. A little bit hesitant on the brakes and the accelerator going through that corner there into the final couple of corners. Smash the curb on the right, don't invalidate. Nailed it. This is going to be a 28.4, 28.8. Good enough for P4. So next across the line will be Gordy Jono. Oh, Scotty Too Hot, he's off, and Gordy Jono has decided to go walkabout. So let's see what Luke's got. He's invalidated. So all of you lads that were right next to each other, it's not really gone very well for you. Francis has boxed, and it is thus. Pole position then taken by I'm RJ in the McLaren. P2 for the Red Bull of J. Francis. Sani P3, De Silva P4, Scotty P5, Gordy Jono P6, Tifosi P7, Zombies P8, Luke Alsop P9, and Kawasaki P10. So, "29 laps of the Silverstone circuit to come your way, folks." It's going to take a 2-minute break whilst I rehydrate, and we will be right back. So we are ready to go. Just on the formation lap now then. We are set. Let's have a look at the tyres that everyone has chosen, and we'll be starting this Grand Prix on. So we have everyone down to Gordy Jono and P6 on the softs. Then we have Tifosi on the Gordy Jono, sorry, on the mediums, and we have Tifosi on the softs, Zombies and Luke Alsop on the mediums, and Kawasaki on the softs. So this is going to be an interesting one. We know that De Silva's got pace in pocket, just couldn't get a lap in. We know Francis is good over a long distance in a race. We know his pace is quite good. We know RJ. We know what he's capable of. Is he going to be able to keep his cool? Is he going to be able to keep it clean? We shall see. I'm not there to be fair, right? No. But I don't know, Vanity. Let me know what. I'll be keeping an eye on the stream from Rapid Racing Leagues for Division 2. So I'll see what time you do, but see if you can beat that. So let's get a decent camera shot, shall we then, Cody's? It's not too bad. And we are underway as a drive-through penalty. Oh, as a jump starts galore. Oh, God. So we have Francis, De Silva and Zanil with drive-through penalties, but our de facto race leader is, at this moment, it's RJ in P3. Then we have Scotty in P5 in the Mercedes. Oh, Gordy's gone. So as we go back up to, let's keep an eye on what's going on. Oh, De Silva. Thought he was going for the move then. All seem to be pretty stationary at the moment. No one going anywhere recklessly fast. Just see. He's getting pretty close to RJ. To Silva and J Francis, let's see what's happening here. Ooh, that's good racing, lads. Just keep it clean. Oh, that's not clean. Maybe just missed a braking point. Unlucky dude. Keep going. Hopefully you didn't get too much wing damage. And that's going to be a 5-second time penalty as well, surely. Ah, pit assist. I love it. So Zani decides to stay out with that drive-through penalty and tries to extend, I guess, the deficit that he's going to have when he comes out by a little bit, knowing that he has got a bit of pace and he can just let RJ pull him along ever so slightly there. So you got Kawasaki P3, Luke Alsop P4, Tifosi P5, Zombies P6, Gordy Jono P7, De Silva P8 now out of the pits, followed by Francis in P9. Scotty also had to box and also has a 5-second time penalty, which I would imagine is from speeding in the pit lane. So let's get tyre straps up. Let's see what people's laps are. Ah, so Scotty's gone on to the hards then. He's expecting to go all the way to the end of the race on those 24 laps. I think you can do it, but you've got to be very conservative. Good morning from down under, Pajala. How are we, sir? Disconnecting. Okay, so apparently the Xbox servers are down, and the Xbox app, and the Xbox website. So hopefully everyone keeps going. Hopefully we'll be alright here. So let's see what Tifosi and So Sani's taking his drive-through penalty now, so hopefully let's see where he comes out in relation to the others. Tifosi's gone nice through there. Is he going to have a run down on him? So DRS will be enabled this lap as well, so hopefully you can get a nice run. But obviously Luke as well is going to have the DRS. Francis and Zani are coming. Oh, this is close. So Zani wasn't quite able to get the undercut, if you will, on them due to staying out the extra lap rather than taking his drive through on the first lap. So let's see what Kawasaki. Let's get that brightness turned up so we can read what's going on. There we go. I can't sign in anymore. Oh, crikey. Tifosi still very close behind. Luke has dropped back a bit here, but he does have zombies for company. But I'm sure after watching his line through Maggots and Beckett's, especially the first couple of parts of that, he's not going to have not accumulated a few penalties there. So for those just tuning in, this is the Division 4 race at Rapid Racing League. European side, sponsored by Sully's t-shirts. You're not properly dressed unless you're wearing a Sully's, obviously. So your race and your 10 racers and your top 10, all receiving points should they all finish, is RJ first, Kawasaki second, Tifosi P3, Luke Alsop and De Silva going fastest at the moment with a 131.8. Zombies P5, Gordy, Jono P6, De Silva P7, Francis P8, Zani P9 and Scotty P10, and if just in case I missed him, Luke Alsop is in P4. Looks to be spicing up between Tifosi and Kawasaki. Luke is clawing his way back. Obviously these soft tyres will be at a deficit after about 5 to 6 laps. So you're looking at, oh, he's got a beautiful run through there. Absolutely stellar. Oh, a bit of contact. Who's going to give up? And it is Kawasaki gives up, but he does also incur the 3 seconds. Oh, that's like getting hit in the left ball and hitting the right afterwards. Unlucky dude. But as I said, Luke has gained very, very much over those last couple of corners here. So, best person tyre-wise at the moment for strategy and going the distance is probably going to be Luke. He's going to be in a very favourable position. But if you're easy out the front winner and leader, sorry, should I say, is RJ. 11 seconds in 5 laps. Oh, Kawasaki sent it and he made it stick. That is a beautiful move. That's one for Janos. So let's see what's going on behind. We have a 4-way battle for P3. This P2, 3, 4 and 5 are all within 2 seconds, if that. And oh, Kawasaki's gone wide and he's given up those positions. Let's ride on board with Zombies, see if he can get himself some of the action. So let's see who's up the most. So it is at the moment Kawasaki is up 5 positions. So he started in 10th position and has gained the most on the first stint. Zombies, no, sorry, I stand corrected. Luke Alsop in 2nd place. Those medium tyres coming into their own. He has gained 7 positions, and you've got Kawasaki, who is in P5, who's gained 5 positions, but the biggest losers is Jay Francis and Zani. Tifosi's got past Luke down the straight, but I can't help but think that was just a DRS overtake there rather than anything pace-wise, because those oh, that was close. The Silva 3-second time penalty there. So Luke and Kawasaki currently having a nice old squabble there. You've got Zani and Francis getting quite close as well. Zani with the fastest lap with a 131.696. These laps will... Ooh, he had to lift off a little bit there. I think he could probably feel the car going a little bit light. So let's just get on the broadcast cam and watch these go down the Wellington Straight. Lovely shot of all four of those cars within a second of each other. All driving superbly, keeping it very clean, and all without penalties as well. Kawasaki sadly does have the penalty, but you've also got Gordy Jono that's coming up with no penalties as well. Now he will be one to watch. Obviously, De Silva down 3 places and not having the best race so far, but there is still a long way to go. Let's watch Luke go through the first couple of corners down the Hamilton Straight. That would have been a warning. Francis with the penalty. Seems to just be going from bad to worse for Francis so far. I suppose that drive-through penalty did not help him, and obviously Tifosi, who I believe is probably the highest runner other than RJ, who is in a league of his own at the moment and currently 15 seconds ahead of anyone else. I'd say he's probably the best placed position at the moment of the softs, and then you've got Luke obviously, who is on the mediums, so this is going to be an interesting battle to see what how the tyre strategies work out for everyone. As Gordy Jono is getting quite close now to Kawasaki, he is joining onto the back of these. See, the soft tyres now are starting to go off. He's not going to say, he does get a little bit of a touch at the bum there from Gordy, does Kawasaki. So let's see what the order is at the moment and how much it's changed in the last few laps. So currently with an interval of 16.3 seconds, it is RJ first, Tifosi second, Luke Allsop P3, Zombies P4. Oh, big lunge there by Gordy Jono. Zombies P4, Kawasaki P5, Gordy Jono P6, De Silva P7, Zani P8, sorry, Jay Francis P9, and Scotty 2 Hottie P10. Oh, a little bit wide there by Gordy Jono. So let's just ride on board. Look at all of this. All cars bar RJR outright pace de facto legend of this division. Oh, there was no malicious intent in that. I think that was just maggots and Beckett's, and going side by side does not help at all. But unlucky there, Zombies did come off worse there against Luke. But sorry, Gordy Jono has got Kawasaki. Kawasaki went for the lunge, back down the inside, and it wasn't going to work there. So it has changed. It has changed. So we should be rounding the pit stops soon for the soft runners, but those that want to maybe stretch them out rather than going on to the hards, go on to the mediums, which I think at the moment they're going to want to push them another lap and a half to comfortably get those mediums to the end and still be on the edge of the cliff, but not off it. So, RJ boxes. Now, what will Tifosi do? Will he follow him in and stick to his strategy, or is he going to go a little bit longer on those softs? He's going to stay out. So, Luke with a 3-second time penalty. Now, let's see what RJ goes on to. He goes on to the mediums. Now, obviously, he's going to come out in a bit of traffic here, so it'll be interesting to see how well he deals with that. He should come out just after, I'm thinking, or just in between zombies. Oh, he's crossed the white line there. Well, that was a bit of a questionable exit out of the pit lane, but well. So at the moment, your P1 is Tifosi, then Gordy Jono, Luke Alsop, Zani, Jay Francis, RJ, Zombies, Kawasaki, Scott Tuhati, and De Silva. Be interesting to see if Scotty does pick up any more positions with those hard tyres now that he obviously was going to the end after boxing as of lap 1. Silver with the 3-second time penalty there. So it's all pretty stalemate at the moment. Jay Francis is boxing along with Tifosi and Zanice. This will be interesting to see where they come out in relation to the people that still need to box. So as you can see, Luke Alsop is ever so slightly reeling in Gordy Jono out front. But obviously, I'm RJ, only 4 seconds behind Luke on those fresh mediums. Will be flying. So this is the closest battle at the moment. Obviously only 6/10 at the moment, but obviously he has got those 10 lap older tyres on, has Luke. So De Silva has caught Defosi then. With only 12 laps to go, let's see what he can do. Those mediums really coming into effect for RJ then. Let's go with the fastest lap then. Oh, De Silva looking up the inside. He was given a lot of room there by Defosi. He didn't really defend that at all and almost compromised his entry to that corner there. But we shall go on. This is the closest battle on track. Luke with another 3-second time penalty there. Currently, Zani and Zombies are the only two drivers, and obviously Gordy Jono without a penalty. As you say, a penalty spot against another one. Oh, that was not gonna work. Sorry, De Silva, you didn't even attempt to turn there, mate. Well, you did, maybe, mate, sorry, but you understood, and it was never going to work. But unlucky there. Luckily, you're still in the race, so let's keep going. So that was our closest battle. Now, I think it's going to be between Defosi and Zane, probably. Zane on 3-lap old mediums as well. Scotty up into P5 on those 12-lap old hards, and Zombies is finally boxed on those 14-lap old mediums. This is RJ getting very close to Gordy Jono here. Now, is he going to hold off, or is he going to end up having him into... Oh, very wide there. Sarge still hasn't been able to get past this Gordy Jono yet. So maybe he's just using it to drag him along, but as I say that, I think he's going to get a pretty clean sweep down the hanger straight here. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Both drivers kept it on the track though, and Gordy Jono dives into the pits there. So as we come into the closing stages of the British Grand Prix here, there for the Rapid Racing League Division 4 boys, sponsored by Sully's T-shirts. You're not properly wearing anything, if anything at all. That's not even the slogan, but hey ho. You're not properly dressed till you're wearing a Sully, so I was going to go a bit deep with it, but hey ho. As we watch the leader, I'm RJ, with a 20-second lead over Scott in second. He's doing very well on those hards. Great maiden race for him. Great drive for him, coming from the last on the grid in those hards. Not last, sorry, I think he was last at one point by at least 15 seconds though. But he has got Zania on the 6th lap old mediums bearing down on him very quickly, but we shall see what happens and how big an elbow Scott indeed does have. Gordy Jono, followed by Tifosi quite closely there, so the two Ferrari power, all three Ferrari power cars, all within 3 seconds of each other. Right on board with Tifosi, see what he can do. They are being dropped by Gordy John, who's on those fresh softs. Oh! That was close there. Dive bomb by Jay Francis, made it stick. Oh! Bit of contact. But all is well that ends well. So, closest battle on track at the moment is between Luke Alsop and Zombies. Luke on 1 lap old softs. Was running second at one point. Looking quite good for a podium, but now it seems to have all gone wrong for him here. Kawasaki 29 seconds behind Luke. So the field, other than Tifosi and Francis. What sort of name is Francis? I think that's from Legend with Tom Hardy, but I'm not quite sure. I'm 5 beers deep, so Those Zombies and Luke getting very close here, but not quite. It's close, but it's not quite Carling. These three all seem to be pretty close-ish together. But all stays the same for now. Francis with a 3-second time penalty. This will be interesting to see what the penalties are. We will not have a look at them from this point on. So whatever penalties people do have, we shall not see the end number. And if they drop, they drop. If they rise, they rise. So pretty stalemate at the moment. Everyone seems to be pulling gaps on the drivers behind them, other than those that are chasing the ones ahead due to tyre changes. So obviously you've got Gordy Jono on those 1 lap old softs, and Luke Alsop and Zombies on 2 lap old for Luke and 3 lap old softs for Zombies. Those two will be looking to catch De Silva quite quickly, and they aren't really cutting into the gap in front. Not as much as I think they would like to on those softs, so they're not really using those. But then hopefully for them, the mediums might drop off within the next few laps. We shall see what happens. Gordy Jono is definitely catching Zani. But with that penalty or penalties that he may or may not have, so it's going to be a multi-21. Okay, Felipe, Fernando is faster than you. Merci. Oh, he's coming back at him. Oh! Switchback of dreams. Jarno, what a move. You're going to love that, mate. Oh! Jarno's overtakes of the week. That's going to be a lovely one. Gordy Jono just sends it. So now, Gordy Jono has got to get as much of a gap to his teammate as possible, knowing that he has penalties, or a penalty. We don't know exactly how many yet, so we will know in 4 laps' time. I need to drink something because I sound like I've been sucking off air, child. No, I don't know what someone sounds like when they have been doing that, so I apologise for that. But all pretty stalemate. As you can see, I'm RJ now with a 21.9 second lead over Scotty. Hasn't really been, it's been teetering around the 20 to 21.22 possibly seconds now. But it is I'm sure RJ would have liked for a more closer race, and that just shows it all. Why not? Why not? Just as I was talking about him, picking him up, saying how much of a gap he's got, he goes and bashes in another fastest lap, 23 laps in on 12 lap old mediums. I think that says it all. Did he send it, or did he not just send it? My best Carlos Sainz impression. So Sani at the moment, the only driver in the field without a penalty. Is this going to benefit him in any way, or if at all, with the gaps that the way that they are? So Gordy Jono has caught and is catching Scott, but is it going to be enough? Are his are his soft tyres going to be gone by the time he gets to him? Is he going to have pushed too hard to get there and not have anything when he is there? Okay, now you're just showing off, sir. Looks like De Silva's getting closer. Oh, Zani's. There we are. Bingo! That's a full house, ladies and gentlemen. But it took to lap 24, which wasn't bad. So Zani, be proud of yourself, and lads, pat on the back. Scotty, another penalty. There we go, lads. Just rake them in now. It's fine. Gordy Jono has not been able to get a gap on Zani. Now we know that he has a 3-second time penalty to Zani. Will be interesting to see if they do change positions, if at all. So this could be P3 and 4 battling it out as it is. But are they going to work together and use their teammate status to try and catch Scotty in the remaining 3 laps almost? So 2 laps remain, 2 full racing laps remaining, including this half a lap. We're almost at the end. Could not agree more, Vanity. I think it's time to move Mr. RJ up to Div 2, because when you actually think about it, everyone else that's left in this lobby is very, very reasonably close in pace, and I think they do have good, clean battles. They're all mostly around someone, other than obviously the unfortunate people that have spun or have had damage and so on. But with no safety cars, no retirements, and only I think minimal wing changes, if any, I think it's been quite a successful race for the lads in Div 4. As RJ is coming up now, almost to start his final lap, and almost lapped Kawasaki, but I think he might just get away with not being lapped this one. But as you see, Gordy Jono and Zani still reasonably close together there. Zani is within striking distance with DRS, so is he going to get this, and is he going to go for the move, or is he going to wait for the final lap, of which we have just gone on to, with RJ going through the first couple of corners now and down to turn 2. Zani runs a little bit wide there. He's not thinking about doing anything now. He just wants to conserve whatever ERS he does have left and try and get him either down the Wellington or down the Hanger Straight and see where he stands then. Remember, lads, no heroic no heroics into Sandoval. Oh, we've got a spinner. It's Francis. He's back round. So I'm RJ coming up now to the final couple of corners. I want to quickly jump back on board with. So RJ comes across, takes a win, 25 seconds ahead. Let's see what happens now with P2, 3 and 4, all within 3 seconds of each other after 26 laps of hard battling around Silverstone Airfield. So Scotty P2. Oh, it's all changed. Gordy Jono P2, Zani P3, Scotty P4. Zombies coming through with a solid drive there. P5. De Silva coming across the line, down 2 positions from his start. P6. Jay Francis as boxed. Still finished the race and still finished ahead of De Silva. Okay. Luke Alsop P8. Kawasaki just coming down the hanger straight now with Tifosi not too far in tow here. Oh! Oh no! Nice. That is your lot, ladies and gentlemen. So I will give you a quick rundown of the final finishing positions and give you all the information for what is happening for the remainder of the working week, Thursday and Friday on Rapid Racing League. So, your results are as follows, as soon as my screen comes back. I'm RJ, P1 for the McLaren, and then a double podium for the Alfa Romeo boys in P2 and P3. Gordy Jono P2s and EP3. Scotty 2 Hottie in his maiden race for RRL. He is now starting off with a good solid P4. Then Zombies P5, Francis P6, De Silva P7, Luke Alsop P8, Tifosi P9, and Kawasaki P10 with the fastest lap going to I'm RJ with a 29.900. It was a 15-second penalty for Luke, 18 for Kawasaki. That's bordering Michael Massey saying, "Oh mate, I think it's time you get off my track today." But anyway, with my terrible Aussie impressions done and the race over with, But yes, so I will run you down what is going on with Rapid Racing League for the rest of the week. So tomorrow we have the Division 3 and Division 1 lads racing at Britain, all streamed on the Rapid Racing League Twitch. Then on Friday, myself and the esports team from Rapid Racing League will be taking on IMR in a league versus league 10v10 battle. Winner takes all if we win this one, or it rolls over to a third battle where it is then winner takes all. So, from myself, Rapid Vaughan, and everyone else, and Sully's t-shirts, remember, you're not properly dressed unless you're wearing the Sully's. Have a lovely day.